everybody, it's Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Today we are making a super flavorful, very easy recipe in the Chili Pepper Madness kitchen, and it's called pepper steak. You may have tried pepper steak at Chinese restaurants or takeout. It's actually really easy to make. It's basically peppers and steak cooked down in a pan with lots of different seasonings and flavors. Again, super easy to make. All you really got to do is you do a real light marinade on steak. I'm using flank steak, but you can use different cuts of steak for this. I've got bell peppers and I've got jalapenos for mine for a little extra spiciness. And a real nice sauce, and it cooks up super fast once you get everything ready. You can have this done in 10, 15 minutes, super easy weeknight meal, great for the weekends. Families love it. Hey, who needs takeout when you can just whip this together anytime you want to? So it's super delicious. I really like it a lot. So hey, let me show you how to make it. All right, guys, let's make some seriously awesome pepper steak. Real easy recipe. Step number one is to get our marinade going. So for this, I've got some flank steak. Flank steak is really ideal for this recipe. It's a real nice, flavorful cut of meat. Cooks up super fast, good snap to it. Realistically, you can use whatever cut of beef you want for this, but I really love flank steak for this. So I'm gonna cut this into more bite-sized pieces so that every time I take a bite, they're real easy to chow down your recipe. So get her nice and sliced up. And I actually have this tiniest bit, not frozen, but I just had it in the freezer for just a little bit, and it'll help it make it a lot easier to cut that way. All right, get this guy chopped up here nicely. And again, you can use other cuts of steak. Skirt steak is great for this. I've done this with ribeye. It's actually really delicious with ribeye. Talk about a nice little treat for yourself right there. So, but of course you can make it with other non-cuts of beef, like pork or chicken. But then again, it's not pepper steak, right? So, cut out to your preference, and maybe you're better with a cutting board than I am, so it doesn't slide all over the place. All right, got my steak all chopped up. Got about 1.5 pounds here. Just get it popped into your bowl so that we can get our marinade going here. All right, set that down. All right, let me grab another bowl here. So we're gonna make a real simple marinade. So for the marinade right here, I've got three basic ingredients. I have soy sauce. I have rice vinegar. And we have sesame oil. So I have 2 tablespoons each of those and about a teaspoon of sesame oil. Set that in and just give it a quick mix. You don't have to whisk it all together. I mean, if you can if you want to, but just get a nice little mix. Set that in there. And I'm gonna pour it into my steak, my sliced steak here. Pop it in there. And just give it a nice little toss. And there are other ingredients you can use for your marinade, but this is just a real basic one, and it's gonna add a lot of flavor to it. Real simple is great in this particular case. So, all right, pop that in. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up. And what you can do is you can do a real simple, real quick 10-minute marinade. Just pop it into the refrigerator, let it sit for 10 minutes. An hour is better. Overnight even is way better. So if you could get this going the night before, pop it in your refrigerator, get it ready for the next day, or maybe before you leave for work or before you get ready for your day, do the super quick marinade, pop it in, and you'll be good to go for the evening. So, all right, I'm gonna marinate this for a little bit, and then we'll make the sauce, and we're gonna make some pepper steak. So, all right, be right back, guys. All right, while my steak is marinating and building flavor, we're gonna make our real simple pepper steak, Chinese pepper steak sauce, real easy to make. It's only basically 6 ingredients, and you can whip this together while you're cooking the steak if you want to, but I like to make it a little ahead of time and just set it aside for when I'm ready. So I have a 1/4 cup of soy sauce here. Let's pop it into a bowl. A couple of tablespoons of rice vinegar. I have a tablespoon here of cornstarch that popped in. It'll thicken it up quite nicely. I have brown sugar. And I have some a tablespoon here of paprika, and you can use hot paprika, smoked paprika. I'm just using a sweet paprika. Keep it nice and simple, but you can make it hot if you want to. Use cayenne if you want to. And I've got some cracked black pepper. So just pop that in there, and then we're gonna whisk it all together. until it's sort of nicely consistent. Everything will blend in there. And what it's going to do is it's pretty watery, but it's going to thicken up awesomely in the pan when we're cooking. So and you'll see how that works. Super easy. What did that take me? Like, I don't know, 15 seconds or something? So, all right, got this here. And I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to refrigerate it. And when I'm ready to get cooking, this is going to be ready to go. And then, boom, pepper steak. Chinese pepper steak's coming right up. So I love it. All right, guys, pepper steak coming right up here. I'm going to show you how easy this really is. We already got our steak marinating. I got my extra sauce whipped together in like no time. So all you got to do now is heat a good-sized pan. I got a wok set up to a good medium heat here. And I'm going to add some olive oil. And sesame oil is a nice touch here, too, if you want to get a little extra flavor with that. And I have here some chopped bell peppers. I have red bell pepper and green bell pepper. It's pepper steak, so you got to have peppers in there. And it's more traditionally made with bell peppers, but I'm adding a couple of jalapeno peppers for mine because I like a little extra heat pretty much all the time. And serrano peppers are great here for even more heat. But realistically, you can use any peppers that you want to. Throw in some of your spicy favorites. Do a big mix of it. Pretty much however you want to, but mostly it's bell peppers, so they're nice and sweet. And I have some chopped onion here. The onion's optional, really up to you. I like onion. It's all about how you like to cook. So, all right, get this popped into your hot pan, and I'm going to cook this down for about 5 minutes or so, really to your own preference, to your texture. So if you want it a little softer, cook a little longer. You want a little more bite to it, don't cook it quite as long. But just kind of keep an eye on it. And I'm just going to say 5-6 minutes or so, giving it a bit of stir here and there. And all right, I will be back when this is ready. All right, my peppers and onions are cooking down nicely. They're nicely softened up. You can see the color has changed a bit, and I want to eat them. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in here some fresh minced garlic and ginger. I got it all together there. Just going to cook that down for 30 seconds to a minute or so. Get that flavor build. Whoa, hello. Making a mess. And smell that fresh ginger. I love ginger. And garlic. So just cook that down a little bit here. Got some good medium-high heat going. Oh, smell it. All right, I got myself a little bowl here. So I'm going to just pop the peppers and onions here into the bowl to set it aside for now. And we're going to cook up our steak. All right. Now, here's my marinated steak. Got it sitting right here. Good to go right here. If you need more oil in the pan, you can. Let me just put a tiny bit more, a little bit more. And boom. Now, your steak's going to cook up super fast, guys. You don't need a lot of time. 1 to 2 minutes, or a little bit longer if you want to. It's really to your personal preference. If you want more medium rare, it's great. It depends on the cut of steak you're making and your own personal preference. So I'm going to cook this down for a couple minutes, get it nice and cooked up, and then we're going to pop in the peppers. And boom, pepper steak coming right up. All right, be right back. All right, got a sear on here. Let me pop in my vegetables now. Going to warm those up a bit. Give it a nice stir. And the last step here, my friends, is we have our reserved pepper steak sauce that we made earlier. So I'm just going to pop this right in here. Going to stir it up, and we're going to cook it for about a minute or so until it thickens up nicely and coats all of the steak and the peppers and the onions. And we're going to have some good eating here. So, all right, you don't need a lot of time. I got a good high heat on this pan. Get a nice stir fry going. So you can hear it, right? And it smells delicious. So look at that, guys. Look at that pepper steak in the house. Pepper steak. Oh, baby. Would you care for a bowl, my friends? Oh yeah. So this is looking good. I think it's ready, man. I think it's ready. Oh yeah. Okay. That's it, guys. I'm going to turn off the heat. Pepper steak right here. I don't remember the last time I actually ordered pepper steak from a Chinese restaurant. It's so easy to make at home. I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? So, let me give it a taste. Oh God. Dude, seriously, I'm gonna eat this whole pan. Seriously, I love this sauce. Good flavor, good flavor. You can easily add a little bit more if you want to. A little more seasoning, a little more soy sauce, more vinegar, sesame oil. I mean, really, it's really to your own flavor preferences. I mean, this stuff is just incredible. So when you're done with this, you can serve it just as it is on its own in a bowl. I love to serve mine over rice, some seasoned rice. You can use different rice pretty much however you want to, but make a whole meal of it. Pop it some rice, pop it over some rice, and you're good to go. Chinese pepper steak, absolutely delicious. I hope you like it, guys. Hey, that's how you make pepper steak. Real easy recipe, easy weeknight meal. Make it for a weekend, a little special treat for yourself. Really no reason to order out from a restaurant anymore. You can just pop this together pretty much anytime you want to, and it's pretty easy ingredients, stuff you pretty much have on hand at any given time. So that's it. This is Mike from Chili Pepper Madness. Let me know what you think, pepper steak. I hope you make it. If you do, send me some thoughts and pics, how you might want to change it up yourself, spice it up a little bit more. But that's it, guys. I will see you next time. Come on back and we'll do some cooking. So spice it up. Thanks. See you. Bye.